obsessed with this book. I definitely will end up changing most of this round again. Okay, let's pick my holiday read with me. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am a newly founded book girly. Not that I've never read a book, that's not what I mean. I mean that I've just found a new passion for the love of reading this year. Thank you to my friends who have really helped me with that. So as you will see from the last video, I was in the middle of reading Credence and I wanted to start Daydream. Now I have finished both those books. So let me talk about them. Credence, I really don't want to get that much into. I rated it 2 stars, probably more generous than I should have been. I rated it 2 stars as I couldn't really put it down. Story is about a girl whose parents die, and I think the mum kills herself to be with the dad. Trigger warning. And she gets put into custody of her uncle. Now the uncle isn't the uncle by blood, he was adopted, if I'm remembering correctly, and so there's no blood relation there, but is still classed as, I think it's Uncle Jake. If you've read the story, you know I don't want to talk too much into it, but I think he has 2 sons as well, cousins, quote, I guess. So I just basically had to read this book and not think that they were related to be able to get through it. Yeah, I just pictured them not related at all until she would randomly say Uncle Jake. It was a bit much and a bit incestuous. I should have rated it 1, however I couldn't put it down and I read it in the space of a week, maybe shorter. Clearly I wanted to just take it all in and read it really quickly. Clearly it kept me on the hook and kept me wanting more. But yeah, 2 stars because it was a bit strange. So the next read that I've just finished, and I've just finished it today, was Daydream. This, if you remember from my last video, I had the special edition of it. Just love the book. And I was really excited because, as you know from my last video, Icebreaker was what got me into reading in the first place. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, I read Icebreaker and Wildfire and I was excited for Daydream to come out. So I pre-ordered the special edition from Waterstones. So happy with it. I think it's my favourite purchase of this year so far. Maybe not, I do have one other thing to show you, but I'll move on to that in a minute. Daydream, just finished it. I'm a bit behind the curve because I didn't realise you could get audiobooks on Spotify. I know, you're like, boo, like how did you not realise that? I don't know, but I do know now. So I was half reading it on Kindle. I didn't want to touch my special edition. I'm a bit funny about books, if you don't know. Cracked spines make me want to cry, but I know it's inevitable when you're reading the physical copy. But if I can, I will read it on Kindle. Daydream follows Hallie and Henry. They are both students. It's kind of a similar vibe to Icebreaker, where they're students in college. It follows 2 students who come up with a plan to overcome their difficulties that they're facing. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it and I wanted to read more. I rated it 4 stars, which maybe is more higher than I should have, but I did read it in the space of a few days. Well, read and listen, I guess. But I really enjoyed Hallie's character. I thought Henry having anxiety, the way that they dealt with each other and the way that they overcame everything. I'm not going to spoil it anymore. The story, some people were thinking was lacking a bit. I have seen other reviews on that they didn't really, there was no sort of plot, which I do agree with. However, I like what I like. Couldn't help but enjoy the book. You tell me if she's bringing out another book in the Maple Hill series. Before I get into my TBR jar, I just wanted to show you one special edition book that I ordered from TikTok shop. I am obsessed with this book. So it's the first in the Akhtar series and I can't get over how beautiful this is. Let me pull her out for you. I'll try and put the link below for this if I can find it again. But I am obsessed with this special edition. I just took a chance to order this, and actually I'm really impressed with it. And now she has a price place on the shelf. Put her back on the shelf, looking pretty. Okay, let's pick my holiday read with me through the TBR jar. Okay, so just before we get started on the holiday TBR jar, I just wanted to show you the book that I bought for my mum for our holiday. It is my Mamma Mia summer. We are off to Skiathos and we're doing the Mamma Mia tour, so it was kind of fitting that I got this. And I actually bought it from World of Books. I'm a bit late to the crowd and I've not ordered from there before, so it was my first order. And I'll put the link down below for World of Books if you've not visited the site. I'll let you know her star rating on this after she's read it, if she reads it all throughout the holiday. So I'll keep you updated on that, on if she enjoyed it, and along with actually being in Skiathos and going to the different islands and doing the Mamma Mia tour itself. Alright then, let's pick my holiday read. I might pick two, but I definitely won't get through two. I might pick kind of like my holiday September read, I guess we can count this as. Let's see, not look. This one. What's a big one? What does it say? Ooh, Butcher and Blackbird. Interesting. I've actually really wanted to read this. I've heard really good reviews. I might not read this one first, it depends what I get next. Let me see. Let's see. I really want like something that I can take with me. I mean, I always have my Kindle on me, but oh, I do have this one. Out on a Limb. This is one of the new ones that I just got. If you watch my last video, I bought this in the 3 for 6 at the works. Oh, amazing, I'm really excited to read this. I've heard great reviews. So those are my two choices. I've got Butcher and Blackbird and Out on a Limb. It's probably worth me taking you through my updated shelf. I kind of change things every day. So up top, I've got more of the highbrow reads. I have read the majority of these. So on this side we have more of the, you know, average romances, and then when we go towards this side we have the cowboy romances. So that's kind of how I've sectioned them off at the minute. I did have them on two different shelves, but my new special edition book would only fit on this shelf or lower, so I had to try and squeeze them all together. That's why they're all kind of cramped. I definitely will end up changing most of this round again. And then we have kind of like miscellaneous. There's my TBR jar. More miscellaneous. That's one of my favourite books, If Cats Disappeared from the World. I love this. If you look on Goodreads, I have that in my all-time favourites pile. And then some autobiographies, The Greatest Showman that I read on my birthday, and a couple of my IT and lessons in chemistry book down there. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm loving it. It's probably worth noting that I started midnight mass yesterday. I read Priest a while ago and I thought to myself, you know, why don't I start this little novella just before I go on holiday, as I will probably be able to finish the 200 and something pages before then. You know, it's not really much reading to do. So instead of starting a massive new book, I thought I would read this novella. So I will definitely update you in the next one of how this is. I enjoyed Priest. It was a bit strange, but compared with Credence, there really isn't any comparison. So I am happy to be reading this one. And I'm enjoying it so far. Very smutty, very spicy. It's small enough that I can get this read before I go on holiday. That it will be another book ticked off in my list. So all of this to say thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will definitely let you know how my holiday goes. I'm probably going to make you all jealous when I post my next video of me on holiday with my mum. I have Out on a Limb ready to go. My mum has my Mamma Mia summer ready to read while we're on holiday, and Butcher and Blackbird, that's on my Kindle. So I will let you know how the reviews are and catch you in the next one.